Welcome to Notebook Video Lessons. Today, we shall discuss the chapter Water Resources. We have divided the chapter into 2 video lessons for better discussion purposes. So, let us begin with the first part of our discussion. The importance of water has been realized and mentioned over and over again. Scarcity of water due to its increased demands and unavailability has become a major problem. Water is a cyclic resource, but its supplies are shrinking with time. Although 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, only 3% of this is fresh water that can be utilized. Today, there is growing tension on the allocation and sharing of this resource. Let's take a quick look at the water resources of the country. 4% of the world's water resources are found in India. However, India constitutes 16% of the world's population. In India, about 4,000 cubic kilometer water is available due to the annual precipitation. The available surface water and replenishable groundwater is 1,869 cubic kilometer. Total usable water resource in the country is only 1,122 cubic kilometer. Rivers, lakes, ponds and tanks are the 4 major sources of surface water in India. There are 10,360 rivers in India and their respective tributaries. The mean annual flow in all the river basins in India is approximately 1,869 cubic kilometers. However, due to several reasons, only 690 cubic kilometers can be utilized. Now, the flow of water in a river depends on some factors like the size of its catchment area or river basin and rainfall within its catchment area. Precipitation is high in the catchment areas of the river Ganga, Brahmaputra and the Barak rivers. These rivers have 60% of surface water in India, which are not completely harnessed or made usable. Next, we shall discuss the groundwater resources. India has 432 cubic kilometers of replenishable groundwater. Ganga and Brahmaputra river basins make up 46% of this. The use of groundwater is higher in the river basins lying in the northwestern region and parts of southern India. Use of groundwater is very high in the states of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. However, states like Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Kerala, etc. utilize only a small proportion of their groundwater. India's coastline also makes it possible to use water from the lagoons and lakes. The water from these sources is brackish and not used for drinking purposes. However, it can be used for fishing and growing some types of paddy crops, coconut, etc. Orissa, Kerala and West Bengal have vast areas of these lakes and lagoons. India is an agrarian economy. It means that majority of the country is dependent on agriculture. Demand of water for irrigational purposes is given utmost importance. This is done in the forms of multipurpose river valleys and 5-year plans. Agriculture in India uses almost 89% of surface water and 92% of groundwater. The remaining water is utilized by the industrial and the domestic sectors. Rainfall varies throughout the year. It also varies seasonally. Northwestern India and the Deccan Plateau are areas with rainfall deficit. States like West Bengal and Bihar, which generally have enough rainfall, sometimes face a shortage of it. It is during these times that water is required to grow crops and irrigate the fields. Crops like rice, sugarcane, jute, etc. have a very high water requirement which is met through irrigation practices only. Irrigated lands have better productivity too. Moreover, the high-yielding varieties of crops need regular moisture supply. States like Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh have more than 85% of their agricultural area under irrigation. The success of their Green Revolution plan is largely due to this fact. However, the overutilization of the groundwater has led to a depletion in the groundwater levels. States like Rajasthan and Maharashtra are faced with an increased amount of fluoride in their groundwater. It has also led to increase in concentration of arsenic in parts of West Bengal and Bihar. the scarcity of water is not the only problem which we are faced with. Deterioration of water quality is another major crisis of our times. The purity of water without any foreign substances in it refers to the water quality. Foreign substances such as microorganisms, chemicals, industrial and other wastes pollute water. When harmful and toxic substances enter water bodies, they either remain suspended or get dissolved. Either way, they deteriorate the quality of water and affect the aquatic life. Sometimes these foreign substances or pollutants seep down into the water table and pollute the groundwater of the surrounding areas. The rivers Ganga and Yamuna are two highly polluted rivers of the country. We shall stop our discussion here for now. Please refer to the second part of our video lesson where we have continued our discussion on the remaining portion of the chapter.